Namaste, Jai Kali, Jai Mahadev, Jai Bharat. I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. Remember, if you're fit and fine, you can take better care of your loved ones. So, today we are going to understand the difference between an authentic self, an authentic person, and a people pleaser. So, in fact, I had made videos earlier on people pleasers as well, so you can check that out. But anyways, coming back to today's video, so there are certain situations and there are certain ways how and a people pleaser reacts and how an authentic self reacts. Yeah, so let us understand the first aspect that we need to see and understand. And the first aspect is that an authentic person or a genuine person or a real person knows when to say no, and they know their limit, and they don't hesitate or feel shy in saying no, that boss, that's my limit, I'm done, thank you, and I can't do beyond this. I'm done for the day. So this is how an authentic self and authentic, genuine person reacts. Yeah. So that is one thing. Now, how does a people pleaser react? Yeah. So a people pleaser, no matter what situation is thrown at them, they are like yes, 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 and they really don't take care of their boundaries, and they are just kind of a person who's a yes man person, or just says yes to anything and everything, and they tend to regret later. So these people pleasers might say yes on your face, and they do whatever they have to, because they want to please you, but later they might regret and they might be resenting. So this is the first difference between a genuine and authentic person and a people pleaser. Yeah, a genuine person knows when to say I'm done, no, and a people pleaser always says yes on the face, and they do whatever you ask them to do, but later on they regret and they have resentment. Yeah. So now the next sign to look out for, when it comes to the authentic self or the real person or the genuine person, however you refer to it, they do let others know that others have hurt them or others have crossed their boundaries. So this is how a authentic person reacts. They make others aware that they have crossed their limits and they have hurt him or her. But when it comes to these people pleasers, these people pleasers, they really don't talk about how they feel, no matter how much you hurt them or no matter how much you cross your boundary. They really don't talk about it, and they just keep it to themselves out of fear or shame. They just don't let others know when they are hurt or when others have crossed limit. So this is the other aspect where how a authentic person reacts differently and a people pleaser reacts differently. Now, coming on to the third aspect, the third aspect is an authentic person always refuses anything that harms his mental peace. An authentic person, a real person or a genuine person, uh, knows when to say no and stop it, and that's not my cup of tea. They are very quite open and blunt about it, and they don't enable any behavior that is harmful for them, and they immediately say no. But when it comes to these people pleasers allow all kinds of harmful behavior. And why do they do that? They do that, so that they don't lose someone whom they love or someone who they respect. So the fear of losing someone compels them to allow any harmful behavior towards their own self. So this is the difference between how a genuine authentic person reacts and how a people pleaser reacts. The fourth situation that we can look at is that an authentic person or a real person or a genuine person are very compassionate about their own selves. They stand up, for themselves, and they stand up in a very compassionate way for themselves. Whereas when it comes to the people pleasers actually keep denying the reality, and they start, taking on someone else's truth. So the people pleasers are not compassionate about their own selves. They are compassionate about others, but they are not compassionate towards themselves, and they keep on denying their own reality, and they keep on, hooking on to someone else's truth. Whereas in a genuine person, an authentic person, stands up, believes in standing up compassionately, for himself or herself, and of course they're compassionate towards the others as well. And the last, point that we need to understand and look into is that when it comes to a real person, authentic person, or a genuine person, these kind of persons believe that someone has the ability to do what is best for them, and they just don't keep poking their nose until unless they are not asked, or they are not requested, or they are not asked for support or suggestion. But when it comes to people pleasers are such kind of people that they just want, they have a feeling that they want to fix everything in this world, and they want to rescue everyone because everybody needs them. Yeah, so now you can understand, like, for example, uh, if I see someone in some situation, I don't immediately react or jump into it. I believe that the person is smart enough and capable enough to handle his or her own challenges and situation. So I don't need to poke my nose. But I mean, until unless if that person seeks out, help from me, I mean, I don't mind, going and helping that person. But not until unless I'm asked to. Yeah, so I believe that they have their ability to manage and handle their own things. But when it comes to people pleasers are like, oh, the world is in a mess, I have to fix, everyone needs me, I am needed. They have a feeling and they have a craving of being needed, and that is the reason they go to any extent. They lose a lot in life, they lose a lot of money, they lose a lot of emotion, they lose a lot of things, their health and everything, just to fix and rescue somebody, because they want that, they crave for the feeling of being needed. Yeah, so this is the basic difference between an authentic self and a people pleaser. And I would request, all of you to try and be yourself, learn to say no, and be compassionate towards yourself. If you're not compassionate towards yourself, you can never be compassionate towards the others, and even the world wouldn't be compassionate towards you. So you need to identify, and you need to do what you want others to do to you. Yeah, so treat yourself right, and see others will treat you right as well. Yeah, so please do like, share, subscribe the channel, and in case if you would want to add in something, you can always comment below. And please be the true you, be your authentic self. There is no point in pleasing people. Please focus on pleasing yourself, and there is no point in pleasing others, and there's no point in being a people pleaser. So yes, please take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessing. Bye.